Hi guys and welcome to this vlog. This vlog was not meant to be starting off this way, but in true Trina tradition, it would not be a video if something didn't go wrong. So basically the plan in this video was to do a bit of a chit chatty get ready with me, do a bit of a makeup haul and end with a huge 15k celebration, because I'll talk about it in this video. But I did hit 15,000 subscribers this week, which is just absolutely amazing and mind-blowing. And like I said, I do talk about this in the video, but the world is crazy at the moment. We have had so much snow in Leeds that the roads have just been horrendous, and for my big 15k celebration I wanted to take this great picture with like these big balloons and Prosecco and so on, and that is how this video is meant to end. But spoiler alert, the balloons and Prosecco and things were meant to come yesterday, but because the roads were too icy they got delayed to today. And then they were meant to come by like 3 o'clock, and then it changed to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and it's now getting to the point where I need to upload for today, otherwise you're not going to get the vlog at 8 o'clock, which is the schedule I've committed to. And I'm also not sure if they're going to even arrive at all today, because they are still, like, I can see on the tracking, even though it said that they've been out for delivery since like 11 this morning, if you look on the tracking and then do a bit of stalking and look at that address on like Google Maps, you can see they're actually still at the warehouse. So they've been out for delivery since 11, but they've never left the warehouse, which is fine. If it's dangerous out there, I don't need people risking themselves so I can have some balloons and Prosecco. But what it does mean is I've not been able to finish this video as planned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 2-part vlog, because it got long anyway, because you know me, like I can chat for England. So this is part 1, and part 2 is going to hopefully come tomorrow if the balloons come, or it will come as soon as the balloons do come. I mentioned quite a few times in this video that you're about to see, because I've obviously already filmed it, that I have a huge giveaway coming. I do, but I'm going to save that for part 2, because I had this vision of me being sat here with my balloons. Excuse me, I've not got a bra on because I didn't end up getting dressed because the balloons didn't come. But I had this whole vision of me being sat here with the balloons and Prosecco telling you about the giveaway, so I haven't filmed that bit yet. So in part 1 you'll see me preparing for the photo shoot that's never happened, but there's lots of like fun chats and makeup and things. And then in part 2 I am going to talk about 2 giveaways that I'm doing for my 15k celebration, and you can help me, well, you can't help, but you can watch me and Adam set up the room to take the photos, and we'll just make that like the celebration part. So I'm really sorry. I didn't know what was best to do. Like, do I wait and post it late? But then I was like, well, if they don't come, then what am I going to do? And I was like, well, I could post it tomorrow, but they might not come tomorrow because the roads are still icy. So I think this is the best of the situation. I'm sorry my lighting isn't right at the moment. I hadn't planned to be filming this, but you know, the world is as it is. So I hope you still enjoy this video, and I hope you come back for part 2, because honestly it is a really exciting giveaway, and I do really want to thank you guys properly for everything you've done for me to help me get to this point. So enough rambling. I hope you enjoy part 1 of this vlog, and part 2 will come as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow, but we will have to see. Thank you so much, and if you still watch this vlog, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first fortnightly vlog. Well, I'm gonna call it my second one, because I actually, like, coincidentally my New Year's Eve vlog was posted 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna call this fortnightly vlog number 2. I talked about this in one of my recent videos, that going forward I'm going to try and vlog every 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is the right amount, because at the moment life isn't all that interesting, because I'm not really going out. Well, I'm not leaving the flat really. So I think 2 weeks is a good regularity amount. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, as I've mentioned before, every 2 weeks I'll do a clothing haul or fashion related video, and then on the second week I'll do some kind of vlog. So this is the second fortnightly vlog, but you know, it's the first one I'm kind of like filming with this idea in my head. Normally what I will be doing is filming footage across the 2 weeks and like amalgamating it into one video. But for today's video, I'm filming it all in one day because today is a very exciting day. Like, I know we're having an exciting day in lockdown. They don't come around much because I hit 15,000 subscribers this week, which is just mind-blowing. Like, I honestly cannot thank you guys enough. I really wanted to hit 15,000 in 2020 and I didn't, which is fine, but I got really close, so I'm really glad that I've hit it now. And just I can't believe there's so many of you out there. Like, granted, I'm still quite a small channel in the grand scheme of things, but from me starting my channel wondering if anyone would ever watch, having 15,000 of you is just like mind-blowing. And I'm so grateful to each and every single one of you. Like, I would not be here doing this without you, so thank you so much. So in today's vlog, I thought what we could do is a bit of a chatty get ready with me. I'm gonna do my hair. I've got my 15k giveaway to say thank you so much. That'll come a little bit later. And I'm also going to be taking some ridiculous photos for Instagram to celebrate. So I know that taking like a huge celebration photo for 15k might seem a bit like it's just 15k, like people usually do them for like 100k or something. But something I've realised with myself is that I'm not very good at taking in the small achievements. I mean, it's not a small achievement, it's still like I've worked my backside off, but I'm not good at taking in the milestones. I'm always like, I get to a point and then I'm like, what's next? So I'm trying to make the most of all the milestones now. So I am going to go over the top and celebrate, and I have bought some huge 15 balloons and a bottle of pink Prosecco, and I'm going to take some outrageous, it's not outrageous, I'm just going to sit with the balloons. I'm going to take some celebration photos with the balloons, and I thought I could bring you along with me. Adam is going to be helping me today because I slept funny, so my shoulder is sore. It's better than it was. So I was meant to start filming hours ago, but I've just been like resting it. I've got a little like Tiger Balm patch on it, so I slept funny on it and it was sore, and then I was on the sofa and I went to like push myself up with my elbow and it just went, and I was like, well, that was really silly of you. So it's much better than it was now, so I can finally do my hair, but earlier on couldn't really do that. But Adam's going to help me set up all the balloons because I'm still a little bit sore, but much better than I was. So that's kind of the gist of today's video. I've also got a little makeup haul for you. I want to show you a new organisation system that I'm using for my makeup. It's more exciting than it sounds, hopefully. But I thought we could first start off with doing my hair because I've mentioned quite a few times how much I love my new deep barrel waver from Mark Hill, and I just wanted to show you how quickly I can do my hair with this and how sort of great it looks. So let me just brush my hair first. Like, I'm still in my pajama top, I haven't got a bra on, I haven't brushed my hair, I haven't done skincare. Like, it's 2:45. I was meant to be much further ahead on schedule, but life happens and we adapt. What is it they say? We move. And we still got plenty of time. What is this random kink in my hair? So I washed my hair last night. You'll have to excuse the random colours in my hair. I need to get it bleached again, and ooh, ow. I'm not going to get to a hairdresser anytime soon. So my hair is what it is. So I'm just going to brush out all the knots, and then I'm going to show you how I do my hair. I hope everyone is doing well today. We have still, we had so much snow this week, like 2 days ago, and it's still on the ground. It's starting to melt now, but there's just still like snow everywhere. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay, and that all things considered, your first 2 weeks of the year have been as good as they possibly can be. I know most of us are going through it at the moment, which is not fun. So hopefully today's video can just be a bit of like light-hearted entertainment, watching me make a fool of myself trying to blow up these balloons, because I didn't think about that at the time. They are very, very big balloons. So if anything, in today's video, we can have a laugh at me trying to do that. Right, I'm going to switch on this, get it heated, and then I'll show you how it works. So it's just heating up. I've just like, well, it's probably not sectioning, but I've just like put half my hair away so that I can do the bottom half. I need to be careful though, because I've used this twice now, and both times I've burnt myself in the exact same spot to the point where it's like gross, but it like peeled, and it's only just started to heal, and literally both times it was the exact same spot. This does get so hot that if you even just like nick yourself with it, you are going to burn yourself. So just take it slowly, take it carefully, and just look after your skin, because honestly, I was just like, it literally healed, and then I did it again, and I was like, Adam, I've done it again. He's like, I cannot have sympathy for you this time, because the first time is a mistake. The second time is like, you literally did it in the exact same place. Like, he was sympathetic, but we both found it funny. Like, how can you do the exact same thing in the exact same place? So I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time, because I don't think my skin could take a third burn in the same place. So I think it's getting hot enough, like you can literally feel the heat resonating, coming off. Oh, I do know words, I just can't find them when I speak. So I split my hair in two, and I usually like to work from the back to the front, so that way I can see what I've done. And I just take a section, brush it through. Not too thick, but not too thin, just right, as Goldilocks would say. And then you open this up and you pop it on your hair. Try and get relatively close to the roots, but obviously without burning yourself. And then just leave it there for, I don't know, not too long. Tiny bit longer, I think. And then move it down so that you clip it in line with the wave, if that makes sense. So where there was a wave, you like put the barrel in line. I'm sure you all already know. I'm sure you've already used things like this before, but just in case. And then I try and get as far to the end as I possibly can. This is exciting. Watching me wait for my hair to be done. And then you can see it's just a really nice, loose, big wave. So I'll probably pop a little time lapse in for you of me doing the rest of my hair, because it's not all that interesting to watch me wait for it to be done. But I love watching a good time lapse, and you guys seem to enjoy the time lapse of when I did my hair on New Year's Eve. So we'll start the time lapse now. I do have to say, trying to like tie your hair up when you've hurt your shoulder is not fun, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I'm gonna continue. I am just listening to some, I don't think you'll be able to see, oh that's my camera, but I'm listening to some Noah and the Whale whilst I get ready. Like literally on Christmas Day, like I've rediscovered them. They're a band that I used to love like 10 years ago. They're not around anymore. They did that 5 years song, that like 5 years time we will be walking around the zoo with I think that's probably like the most known song, but I used to be obsessed with them, and I literally came across their album on Christmas Day after not listening to them for like probably nearly 10 years. And you know when you're like, oh my god, how do I still know every single word to all of these songs? And just the joy that I felt at listening to the music. I've just been listening to them ever since. So if you haven't checked them out, they are super, super fun. I would still recommend them, even though they're not together anymore. But that's what I'm doing. So if you see me in the video, like, singing along, that's what I'm listening to. So, right, I'm going to carry on and get this next section done. about to do the infamous piece where I've burnt my head twice, so we can only hope that she's learnt from the double lesson and doesn't do it again. I'm scared. Okay. Keeping it nowhere near. I don't know why I think I'd rather burn my hand than my head. But I think we're okay. We're nearly there. One side definitely seems to be a little bit wavy than the other, but I definitely have a lot more hair on the left side of my head than on the right side of my head. And also I always struggle doing this side of my hair, whether it's curling or whatever, but this is a million times easier than curling. I don't know if it's probably quicker as well. But I love how it looks. And also curls drop out of my hair so quickly, but this stays in for like 2 days. Like I'll have it in tomorrow and it'll still be quite wavy. So I don't know what it is about my hair. Maybe because my hair's naturally a little bit wavy, not like in a cute way, in a like half-hearted kind of way. It likes to hold waves. I didn't burn myself. Woo! Let's just check we've not missed any glaringly obvious pieces. That seems to have completely dropped out. See if we can just go over it really quickly. And then we'll move on to the makeup. So I'm just gonna pop my hair out of the way and then I can like make it look a bit more styled later. But I need to pop some skincare on first, and I just wanted to show you, I've got a little mini makeup haul for you because I placed an order with Huda Beauty because I have been umming and ahhing about trying their setting powder for the longest time. There's a YouTuber I love to watch called Paige, I'll link her down below, and this is her favourite powder. Now she does have oily skin and I have dry skin, but I've heard so many people rave about this powder that I was like, we need to try it. So it's the Easy Bake Loose Powder, and I've got mine in Pound Cake. I haven't tried it yet. I've opened it, but I haven't tried it. I just love the packaging that it comes in. So it's this big square. You'll have seen it. Everyone's seen it already. I'm a bit late to the game. But it comes with a little stopper. And then inside it's like a cotton, some kind of, like, you know, there's like fabric sifters. So I'm really excited to give this a go. But I also picked up, how cute is this? So this was in the sale. It was one of the Christmas little duo sets. And as you'll see in a minute, I am obsessed with lip balms. So I thought I've got to try this. Now, I didn't realise, let me just get them out. So they just look like this, they're minis. What I didn't realise is that they're actually like glittery lip balms. So I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I'll swatch them both for you. I got the shade Sugar, which is the more pink one. I'm not sure how well Sugar will pick up on camera because it's almost like a really light pink balm with gold glitters, but this one Spice is a bit more of a darker colour, so you should pick it up. But they are lip balms. Like I was like, oh no, are these lip glosses? But no, they are actually lip balms. So can you see that's the like pink one and that's the more golden one? But yeah, they are just glittery lip balms, and I would have definitely preferred, I'm gonna have glitter everywhere because why do I do that? Why put on my joggers? I do prefer a non-glittery lip balm. But yeah, they're called Silk Balms, and I just love the packaging. So I'm going to pop some on now just to hydrate my lips. But can you see it's like glittery? But they do feel like really hydrating and nice. So if you wanted to add a bit of sparkle but you didn't want to wear like a lipstick or something, you could wear these. And then I also bought, I love mini lip products. So let me show you. I've got a full size. So these are the Power Bullet lipsticks, I think they're called. And I got this one in my Glossy Box advent calendar in the shade Wedding Day. And how cool is this packaging? It's like an ombre effect with a magnetic closure. So the minis aren't quite as fun packaging, but they are smaller and much cheaper. And honestly, when do we ever finish lip products? So I got 2 mini nudes in Interview and Girls Trip, and they're just like more plastic packaging. But I'll swatch them all for you because I was worried that Wedding Day was super close to Interview, but actually you can see really well on camera, one's more brown and one's more pink. So I'll swatch them all for you anyway. But I just love these lipsticks and I wanted to get more, so they're just so pigmented and creamy. I'll do Wedding Day, then Interview. So you can see they're just baby, little babies. Interview. Let me show you it swatched because it's just so creamy. So this is Girl Trip. Like, can you see, like, one swipe, instant pigment, and they're so creamy. So they're the 3 shades that I've got. Then I got to get 2 free samples. So I'm going to use this today. This is the Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturiser, and I've got a little sample of that. And I also got a sample of the Legit Lashes mascara, which I already have. So I'm going to be popping this in a giveaway, which I'll mention at the end. But it's kind of cool. You get like a little sample of both ends of the mascara. So I'll show you mine so you can see what it's like. But there's no point in me keeping a sample when I've got a full size. Ugh. So you get a volume side and a curl and lengthen side. And I've showed you this before, but this is the curl and lengthen side. And then get to the other side. This is the volume side. So I thought that was really good that I got free samples, like 2 free samples. So I will pop the mascara in a giveaway because, like I said, I don't need it. So I'm just going to quickly do some skincare. I'll come back on to show you the moisturiser to let you know what I think, and then I'm going to show you my new everyday makeup drawer, which I'm quite excited about. Right, let's give this a go. So it says that it's going to add luminosity, visually smaller pores, hydration, and instant smoothing. I love the way they've sent the sample in this little like squidgy pack. So let's give this a go. I've not really tried much from Wishful. I've tried their enzyme scrub, but only like once. I really need to try it more to formulate my opinion. Oh, so there's the little pot that we get. I'll probably get like a couple of uses out of this actually, because you don't need much moisturiser, but we'll see how much is actually inside. Yeah, it's packed full. It's such an interesting texture. It's like almost silky looking. I don't know if that's going to pick up on camera. But it's really thick, and it's almost got like a lilac colour to it. I don't know if that's going to pick up on camera, but that's bizarre. Oh, and it smells really nice. It smells like candy. Oh, smells so good. So let's just pop. It's really thick. God, yeah, you can see the purple. I don't know, because I've got my lights on. I don't know if you'll see, but I can really see the purple, but that feels really nice on the skin, sinking in really nicely. And I guess the little like purple tint to it is going to give it that luminosity. It's a bit like the Becca primer, is it? Oh, I've got it, let me see. This primer, First Light priming filter. So this is purple, and this is like, this is for complexion, but it says First Light, so I assume it's like an illuminating thing as well. That feels really nice on the skin actually. It feels a little bit like greasy at the minute, but we'll see if it sinks in. But I'm using probably quite a matte foundation today, and I kind of like using a moisturiser that you can still feel on the skin a little bit under a matte foundation, because I do have dry skin. It just helps it to be a bit less dry. So I'm just going to let that sink in, and then I'll do some eye cream. I'm just going to pop on the Glossybox Eye Boost cream, and then I'll show you my new makeup drawer. Okay, so skincare done. So basically I have made an everyday makeup drawer. This is an idea that I've completely stolen. It's not original at all. The person that I've seen that does it is again Paige. And the idea is that I don't have the biggest makeup collection, but I've got a reasonable amount, and I'm not even wearing makeup every day at the moment because a lot of the days at work I just don't bother putting makeup on. And I found that I was just reaching for the same products over and over again. So I have made an everyday makeup drawer of the products that I really want to try out and test. And I don't know whether I'll keep it for a month or whether I'll keep it for 2 months, but the idea is that other than if I'm doing a specific testing video for you guys or a specific look or tutorial or something, I have to only use the products that are in this drawer. And then at the end of the period, I haven't decided if it's a month or 2 months, I will change up what's in this drawer so that I'm like rotating through my collection, and I'm making sure that I really formulate opinions on products, and that way I can really help to share those opinions with you guys as well. So I'll show you all the products in here, and then yeah, I'll just show you the products. I didn't have anything else to say then. So this is what the drawer looks like. I'll probably pull out the products and, oh, ignore my foot, and show you them, but I just wanted to show you how it all looks in the drawer. So I've got palettes, lip products, mascaras, concealers, foundations, face products here. I do have all my lip balms in here because I didn't have anywhere else to store them, but this is how everything looks in the drawer. But I'll pull everything out and show you what I've got in here properly. Back up here, I would normally like move my tripod and set it up over the drawer and like show you from the drawer, but with my shoulder I'm just trying to take it a little bit easier today, and it's easier for me to not be holding the camera. So let me show you the products in like order of how I'd use them. So I've tried to pick about 3 products for each area. Some have got 2, and I think lips and palettes there's more because I need a bit more variety. But I've picked 3 primers this month, and I'm not really a primer girl. I tend to use moisturizer rather than primer. But I've got the Ciate Waterburst Watermelon Hydrating Primer. I've got the Hydrofail Rehydrating Gel Primer from Illamasqua that comes in this really cutesy little pot. And then I've got a Hydrating and Radiance Primer from Natural Collection. Natural Collection is a really cheap brand sold at Boots. I think this is like £2 or £3. So all hydrating primers, because at the moment my skin is just a little bit, I mean it's dry always, but it's a bit drier than normal. And then in terms of foundations, I let myself pick 4. Something to say is that when I change over the products, if there's 1 or 2 products that I feel that I cannot live without, I'm allowed to keep those in the drawer. I'm just not allowed to add more than the amount that's already in there. So if I want to keep 1 foundation, I put 3 new ones in. And if there's a product I don't feel like I've tried enough, I can keep that in for another rotation. And if at the end of the rotation there's stuff that I've just not enjoyed, I can pass it on or declutter. So I had to put my Maybelline Superstay foundation in. God, that looks gross. There's even a hair on it. This one is nearly empty. This is my favourite foundation. It's the only one that works for me no matter what, and it just looks like this. I've got mine in the shade 03 True Ivory. I'm also testing out the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, though I think they've changed the name of this. I'm not 100% sure what the new name is, but I've got this in Pearl. I've got the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This used to be my favourite foundation years ago, but then my skin changed and I stopped liking it, but they've reformulated it with hyaluronic acid. So I'm trying this out. This is in the shade 05 Neutral Porcelain. And then my Colourpop foundation, which I've been loving. This is the No Filter foundation, and I've got this in Fair 10. So the idea is that at the end of the month, I can really let you know what I think of these products, and you'll have to let me know if you want me to do this in a vlog or whether I should do like a dedicated monthly or bi-monthly video where I tell you what I think of all the products I've been using and show you what I'm adding into the drawer. So let me know down below if you'd want me to incorporate it into a vlog or give it its own separate video, and I can do like a speed review of all the products that I've tried. So I've got 3 setting sprays. I've obviously got my Pixie Glow Mist. I've talked about this multiple times. I've nearly finished it and I already have a backup. I've got the Lacura Makeup Setting Spray, which is the Aldi brand, and I've got my MAC Fix Plus, and they are the setting sprays that I'm using for this. I'm going to call it month, but it might be 2 months. And then in terms of concealers, I've got the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, which I have in the shade Porcelain 2. I have, this is kind of a cheat because I use these products together, so I count them as one. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've got them both in Fair Rose. I really like using the 2 together. And then I've got another Lacura product, actually. This is the Radiant Concealer, which is meant to be a dupe for the NARS Creamy Concealer. I kind of really want to try out NARS this year, their base products mainly, so you'll have to let me know what your favourite NARS products are and if I should give them a go, because they're a bit more pricey, but I've just heard amazing things about their like foundations and concealers and things. Then for setting powders, I just have 2, but actually will I add my Huda Beauty one, because I'm allowed 3 in here. Let me think. But I've got the Revolution Pro Hydro Matte powder. This used to be my favourite, but then I replaced it with this, which cannot not be in this drawer. This is my holy grail ride or die setting powder. It's the coconut scented baking powder from I Heart Revolution. This is like £5 and it is amazing. But I might add my Huda Beauty one to this drawer because, like I said, I can have 3. So I might think about that. In terms of bronzers, I have 3. I've got the Hoola Benefit bronzer. This is just a little baby mini. I've got my favourite bronzer, the City bronzer from Maybelline. I don't know if you can see, but there is a relative dent in there. This is in the shade, I don't know, the shade's kind of gone actually. Oh, Warm 250. And then I've got a little bronzer actually, like repping the supermarket makeup here. This is from CN and it's just their bronzing powder in the shade 02 Dark Matte. It's not very dark. I don't know why it's called dark. But they're the bronzers. I've got 4 blushes. I did say I could have 4. Well, no, I didn't. I said I could have 3, but hey ho. It's my rules. I can break them. I've got the Bella Pierre Loose Blusher in Amaretto. This is really pretty. I got that in a Birchbox a while ago. My favourite but discontinued blush, well, it's actually a highlighter, but I use it as a blush, from e.l.f. In the shade Shy. It's just a really pretty rosy pink shade. It is broken, but that's fine. And then I've got my Secret Crush pressed powder blush from Colourpop. I'm trying to move through these really quickly because I don't want the vlog to be a million years long. And this is the Super Shock Cheek Matte from Colourpop in Count Me In. This is so pretty, so pretty. So they're my blushes. Then I've got 3 highlighters. I've got my favourite like day-to-day highlighter from Primark. This is the Brunch Club highlighter and it is just so pretty for every day. Like, look at that. It's a beautiful like champagne-y gold. I've got this Wet n Wild highlight in Blossom Glow. I recently rediscovered this in my Full Face of Cheapest Makeup and it's beautiful. It's a really pretty pink shade. Look at that. Wow. So gorgeous. And then I've got this Kiko Milano blush that I got a couple of Christmases ago actually. It was a Christmas limited edition, but it's just really pretty and I've never really used it much, so I'm trying to get some good use out of it and decide if I want to keep it or not. It's in the shade 01 Sparkling Holiday and I'll pop that there. So again, really pretty. I've actually placed an order on Kiko that I'm waiting to arrive, so maybe in the next vlog I'll do a little Kiko haul for you. Then moving on to eye products, I have put 1 eye primer in here because I don't really use primers, but I really want to test them out. This is from Gerard Cosmetics and this is the Clean Canvas Eye Base in the shade Fair. And then for palettes, this is where I'm allowed quite a few. So I've got these 2 palettes from Nabla, which I really wanted and I've never really used, so I'm trying to make myself use them. I've got the Wild Berry, which looks like this. Nabla is a Italian indie brand, but you can get them on Beauty Bay. And I've got Metropolitan, which looks like this. Just such pretty sparkles. But I really need a 9 pan to be inspired by a palette. These like 6 pan palettes don't really inspire me, but I need to use them because I wanted them so much and I've just never really used them. So I need to give these more of a go. I've got the Mint to Be from Colourpop, which I haven't actually tried yet. I've swatched it, but I haven't tried it because I'm thinking I might actually try this in a video. I've got the Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop, which I think I'm going to use today. It's beautiful. In my, I think it was my ASOS clothing haul last week, I used this palette and loads of you asked me to do like a tutorial on the look. So I'm going to time-lapse me doing my makeup today, but I'll try and recreate the look for you with this. Natural Nudes from Too Faced. Got to have a neutral palette in there. This is the Tasty Peach from I Heart Revolution. Another palette that I really wanted and I just haven't dug into. But it's a beautiful pink palette. Then another Revolution palette. This is the Roxy palette. How pretty is this packaging? And it's just a really bright, colourful palette that I really want to play with. And then my Christmas present, well, one of my Christmas presents from Adam is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, which is just beautiful, really beautiful, and I'm enjoying playing with this. So they are the palettes that I can use this month. Then I'm gonna really speed through the mascaras and lip products because we're gonna be here forever. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mascaras. I was feeling generous. But I've got the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I've got the Miss Monsieur Big from Lancome. I've got the Better Than Sex from Too Faced. I've got the Lash Freak from Urban Decay and the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. I can't speak, but I am a huge fan of mini mascaras because how often do you use a full mascara? So these are the mascaras. Then finally I have lip products, and I have quite a few because you never know what lip you're gonna need for the look. So let me show you what I've got. I have got Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And I've got a Colourpop lip liner to go with it. These seem to match quite well. This is the lip liner in Another Round, so they kind of come as a duo. I have got all 4 of my Huda liquid lipstick minis that I got for Christmas. So I won't swatch them all again because I did that in my what I got for Christmas video. But I've got Billionaire, Venus, Legend and Savage. And they're all in here. Also from Huda Beauty, I've got the Demi Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Shakira. I'll give this a swatch for you. It's really pretty. It's more of a glossy liquid lipstick, but it's really, really pigmented. I've got from Colourpop the Ultra Blotted Lip in Cypress Chill. I've got from Sleek the Matte Me in French Fancy. This, I got one in my Look Fantastic box this week, which will be added to a giveaway I'm going to speak about later. I've got 2 from Illamasqua, 1 full size and 1 mini. They are the Antimatter Lipsticks. The mini I've got in the shade, it's on the lid, Bang, which is a really pretty, let me just swatch it for you. So I'll swatch, that's Bang. And then my full size is in Meteor. That's a huge swatch, Trina. So that is Bang and that is Meteor. And then lastly, one I haven't used yet, but this is one of my new lipsticks from Colourpop. It's Super Bloom in the Velvet Blur formula. And it just looks beautiful, so bright and beautiful. Like, look at that. Look how bright that is and vibrant. Like, love it. So that's everything in my everyday makeup drawer. I think I'm just going to do my makeup off camera because this vlog is getting super long. But I'll come back and do the eyeshadow for you on camera. I'm going to try and do like a fun transition for you. So this is what I look like now. And then I'm going to do my complexion products and I'll be back in a second. Here we go. And we're back. Looking a little bit differently, looking a little bit crazy having everything done with no eyeshadow. But what I'll do is I'll link all the products I used down below. But what I've got on my lips is the Huda Liquid Matte in Legend. I got asked a few times about this last week. So it's just a really pretty shade. If the lighting isn't as good, it is getting dark outside, so I'm having to, you know, rely on artificial lighting a little bit more. But I'm just going to really quickly tell you what I did to do the look that I did last week, because I did have a couple of requests. So it was a bit of a peachy, pinky, orangey look that went a little bit dark. So I'm just trying to remember, because I hadn't planned to like remember. I didn't know you guys were going to love it so much. So I think what I did was some of this Dream Maker shade in my crease. I think I darkened it up with Meadow, and then I used some Feel Free in the outer corner, and the shimmer I used was Darling Date, and I think I might have even put a bit of Side to Side over the top of it because that's just a really pretty Super Shock shadow, so it just adds a bit more like glitter to it. So let me do that now. Try and find a clean brush. I definitely need to clean my brushes. So yeah, I'm going to take some of Dream Maker, which is this pretty pale pink, and work it into my crease. So as every like makeup person says, it's like window wiper motions. I'm so excited to tell you about the 15k giveaway that I'm doing at the end of this video. I think it's a really great prize. I'm really excited to give it to one of you. I'm gonna just let me just time lapse a little bit. I'll tell you as I'm going what I'm doing. But if I try and talk whilst doing this, we're going to be here all day long. So now I'm going to deepen up a bit of my crease using this shade Meadow. So I'm not going to take it as high as I took the pink shade. I'm just going to take it a little bit into my crease to add a bit of depth. And then we're going to add some proper depth and dimension with this darker shade here. So I'm gonna pop the shimmer all over my lid now. It's this shade Golden Date, which is a really pretty peachy shimmer shade. Like, look at that. And I may use my finger with this one because I just want to get like full impact, but I've got quite long nails at the moment. So actually maybe I'll try a brush. So you can see it kind of all looks similar in shade at the moment, but as soon as I add this Feel Free into the outer corner, it's just going to deepen things up in a beautiful way. I'm not going to add much, just a tad. Right, and I start slow because you can always add more, but it's hard to take away. So I'm going to build it up slowly and just add a little bit of depth and dimension to the look. So you can start to see already it's adding a bit of dimension to the look. So I'm just going to keep building on this, and then I'll probably put like a mixture of the shades across my lower lash, pop on some mascara, and then we'll be done. So this is the finished makeup look. I am loving the way that it turned out. I obviously need to get dressed and sort my hair out. I think I'm going to put on the same dress that I wore on New Year's Eve, the pink one, because the balloons are really pink and I think that looks super pretty. But the balloons are nearly here, and I've realised I've put my lipstick on before we've blown them up, so that's going to be fun. So I just need to get the room set up to take some photos, get some lighting set up because it's getting dark, get Adam to help me, and then we can take the pictures and I can show you what is in the giveaway. So I will be back shortly.